Now joining me in studio, co-directors of Southern Tier Actors Read, Chris Nickerson and Judy McMahon. Hello, you two. How are you doing today?
Pretty well.
We're doing really well. Thank you.
Good. Thank you for joining me today. So first off, tell us a little bit about STAR and what you guys are all about.
Well, Judy is one of the original directors of STAR. I came a few years later, but we started in 2010. We knew that there were a lot of plays, older plays, and newer plays with larger casts and a lot of sets and things that a lot of places couldn't do because of the money involved in paying. And for us, the essence of the play is the words and good actors. So if we have a great script and we have good actors, we can tell a great story without spending all that money and having people have so much time open for tons and tons of rehearsals.
Okay.
So we can tell a great story
Yes.
in a limited amount of time.
And
Yes.
I want to ask too, so this is really something different. It's readings. That's, a big part of what you guys do. So can you tell me the uniqueness behind that?
Well, yeah, the unique thing is that we actually get to hold our scripts. But just because we're holding our scripts does not mean there's no acting going on. We become very comfortable with the script so that we can move around. There is staging and movement, but we can really focus on the words and the story.
Okay. And then so let's get right into the trip to Bountiful. What is that all about? Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's a play that a lot of people know and
Okay.
a lot of people love. And when I first had our reading, what we do is we get together and read a play, and then if we feel it's good enough, then we do it publicly. So that was what was with this one that we're doing now on this coming weekend. But Trip to Bountiful is about a lady, an elderly lady, who is, I would say, imprisoned in a way to this very tiny apartment, which she shares with her son and a daughter-in-law. And she loves her son, and her son loves her, but this daughter-in-law just doesn't fit in very well. No, sir. So it's going to be kind of a sad play, but awfully funny too, because that's what the really good writing is.
Yeah, when you can
that,
capture a lot of
and
emotions.
one page you can draw the tears and then draw the laughs.
Okay.
And that's what this is full of. And we really have the actors to do it.
Okay. And so tell me a little bit about your character. I know that you're kind of embodying her right now. So tell me about who you'll be portraying.
Well, she's, I would say, has deep wounds that her husband died and her children died, and she's got to live with this woman called
Jessie May.
Jessie May. And but I do have a little paragraph I'd like to read to you.
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
And this is when she's talking to her a lady, really a lady she just met on the bus. But they got to be kind of friends.
Okay.
I wasn't in love with my husband. Do you believe me? Well, are we punished for what we do wrong? I sometimes think that's why I had all my trouble. I've talked to many a preacher about it. All but one said they didn't think so. I can't see any other reason. Of course, I didn't lie to my husband. I told him I didn't love him, that I admired him, which I did, but I didn't love him, that I'd never love anybody but Ray John Murray as long as I lived, and I didn't, and I couldn't help it. Even after my husband died and I had to move back with Mama and Papa, and used to sit on the front gallery every morning, every evening, just to say hello to Ray John Murray as he went by the house to work at the store. He went a block out of his way to pass the house, and he never loved anybody but me.
Oh, well, you really stepped into character there, I could tell this is a great role for you. Have you struggled at all, getting to know the character to try to embody her at all?
It's a lovely struggle.
Okay.
You know.
That's a good way to put it, I feel. So as you being the director too, how has it been directing this and really putting it all together?
It's been wonderful. It's a great cast. Just to mention a few people, Mark Roth, Corinne Visveri, Amy Smith, John Montgomery, our narrator, Deb Williams, and Rick Kumpan. Just a number of local, really well-talented actors, and Judy is perfect for this role. She's a wonderful
agree.
actress.
I can see that.
I know that's what he really wants to say. Thanks a lot.
No.
She's a wonderful
no.
actress. And we're very lucky to have her here. So yeah, it's been. I don't have to do much work, to be honest with you. When you have a good cast,
That's not a
it
bad
makes
thing.
it easy on you. So,
Right.
yeah.
And I want to ask too, this is happening at the Phelps Mansion, so kind of tell me how this is really perfect to be at that venue.
Well, it's the ballroom, so we've got a lot of space, and there's a little stage, which we sometimes use, but I would say most of the time, and this time we do the floor. We just use the floor, and what are these called again now? These lovely things.
Binders?
Yeah, binders. We use binders.
Okay.
We have music
and
stands
the
for the
script is in
binders.
there. And,
Okay.
yeah.
And music stands spread out, and people come in, leave, exit, move from stand to stand.
Yeah.
So you still get a feeling of action, but the focus is definitely on the script. And the Phelps has been a wonderful place for us. We've worked there so many times over the years, and they're great in their support.
Yes, they
So-
are.
All right, perfect. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and good luck this weekend.
Would
Thank you
lovely
so
to be
much.
here, ma'am.
Yeah, of course. See, you do it way better than I do. For those of you who might have missed those details, the Southern Tier Actors Read presents a stage reading of Horton Foote's acclaimed drama, The Trip to Bountiful, at the historic Phelps Mansion Museum in Binghamton on May 30th, 31st, and June 1st. This deeply moving play tells the story of Carrie Watts, an elderly woman determined to return to her childhood home in Bountiful, Texas, one final time. Tickets are $15 and seating is limited in the intimate setting of the Phelps Mansion. Don't miss this heartfelt theatrical experience brought to life by Star's talented local actors. For more information, you can find them on Facebook.